Hello, welcome to Extreme X Hero Siege. We're going with level 1. Normal. Random hero for me, which is the Shadowhunter. But I believe if you repick, you don't get to keep your 5k gold, that you get as a bonus. So, yeah, Shadowhunter's not the hero that could be the best, but if he can still provide uses to the team with his abilities, I would hope so. I don't think he does, but you never know. You might get a nice ability at level 20. But the idea really is that we spread the love. So players are going to go in clockwise order. So red, blue, teal, purple, orange, yellow, or whatever. You know, green, pink, something like that. So everyone's going to have their own lanes. We're going to try to make sure we spread the wealth as best as possible. Put one of these, blink that up, and then I'll go do my event when I've got another cooldown on that. That'll clear my lane on that side. Sorry for standing here. Summons an invisible and a mobile bomb trap, dealing 2000 maximum damage to enemy units around it. The trap explodes. I think I'll go with Serpent Ward first because I trust that more. Okay, so let's go into here. Start off the event, the hero image. Yes, I'm sure. Activate my Amulet of the Wild. Any second now. Get healing as my base. So that's that. We've got this one over here. Try to be using their stomps on cooldown because that's where the damage really comes from. So the plan here really, oh, I need to get rid of your healing, is once I've done this, I pass over my last amulet over to Tainted, and then he goes and does his hero challenge, and then he passes over to the next one. And it's a real pain that he's got these bloody heals. Just die. And they seem to take a long time to kill. They got 1000 health. Come on, boys. And so forth, almost. Nice try. Very nearly. Turns out I'm really hard to kill. I wouldn't have thought I'd take this long by now, but there you go. If I do the one where you fight versus all of the heroes, yes, you get Necklace of Spell Immunity, but that isn't needed at this stage in the game. I think it's important that everyone gets those plus 300 stats. I might just use another Furbolg here at this rate. It's taking so long to kill, but it is because of the difficulty as well that causes that. Now we need to farm, but we won't have a choice because on this difficulty you pretty much only farm. You don't really ever want to clear that unless you're playing on easier difficulties, and even then not necessarily, because when you get to the last stage you won't have the DPS because you didn't farm. I'm waiting for him to put another healing ward down in a second. There it is. Just got to keep that up. One Furbolg does take a while, yes. But it's too late now, I think, to put another one down. I'll still be able to pass you over my Furbolg when I get back. I can actually buy another Furbolg for another player as well. That was cheeky. Oh, if I give you 1000 gold, you go get your Furbolg now. That's fine, yes. I'm just going to use it. This is going to actually get painful now. I think you should use 2 maybe. Depends, because if you're spending forever doing this, you're not going to get anywhere. Right, that's done. 100 stats. Not ideal. Buy Furbolg when it's off cooldown again. We've got the little event here, because you get special events that occur, and they're nasty mobs. But we don't want any of these getting through, so I'm just going to come up here and try to distract these so they don't kill our towers as best as possible, whilst the others can be dealing with that. We want to be working as a team to try to protect the castle as much as possible from the dark forces. There's a mobile bomb. Go and knock yourself out. Have some fun with that. Furbolg still on cooldown. Tainted should be doing his challenge now. He's got Furbolg come up here as well. Okay. $100 gold. $3K for you, so then you can buy the Firbolg when it's on cooldown. Should be coming off any moment, unless someone else bought it. Oh yeah, I could teleport out with the scroll. That's true. You can teleport out if you let the Firbolgs inside, but I didn't want to take too many risks. Plus I'm trying to make sure things aren't getting too messed up. Okay, so Tainted did his. Firbolg has been purchased. Who purchased it though? It's real messy on this east hand side, isn't it? So Diasta's got his Firbolg, he's going to go in, do his, because Tainted's done his, Fred hasn't done his yet. So in case you didn't know what X-Hero Siege was, it's a defense/survival map. You've got to defend this castle. If it dies, then you die. And you need to basically fight your way through the dark forces by fighting your way through the buildings that spawn them, and then through the next stage where they get spawned, and then onwards and onwards until you go fight versus the big baddie. Got feedback. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. Hero attacks destroy 250 mana per hit. That's actually not too bad. At least he brings something to the team, this hero. Because versus bosses, if we can just make sure they got no mana so they can't be casting their abilities and being irritating, then that's something at least. But I wouldn't pick this hero if I had the choice. But that's the luck you get with random. I did go with Arthas last time, but I asked the chat what they wanted, and they wanted random. I agree. Random's quite fun. Gets us off to a good start. Anyone need... well, who doesn't have 5k? And then I'll ask how much close. If we can get people like spreading out these Firbolgs so everyone can do their own Firbolg challenge as fast as possible, get themselves to the 100. Because I'm all about trying to get everyone on the same level. I don't want anyone being too strong, because that's what cost us last time. We have just done this beforehand, and we had a couple of players that got too strong, and they made it really difficult. You failed, did you, Diasta? You've got to keep your health up, bro, versus those Finger of Deaths. I'm going to buy the Firbolg if no one else does, and then I'm going to pass it over. So, Grey Rat, I don't believe you've done the challenge yet, so where is Grey Rat? Let's pass over Firbolg to you. Go and do the challenge now. Use both of them if you need to. If it feels like it's going to take too long. Give you healing to survive and carry on tanking. Healing Ward gives something to the team as well. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's something. Who else needs 5k gold? That hasn't done it yet. Multi-noob hasn't done it yet, has he? Or Crafty Lee. It's on a 2-minute cooldown, so you can't sort of rush this item out. Kakarot. As long as you play ball. I'll give it to Crafty Lee first, because you were very selfish in the previous run, Kakarot. You have the gold, so you're fine. I'll give Crafty Lee 5k, so he can go buy his. So Grey Rat's done his now. So he's now got plus 100 stats to everything. So everyone goes and gets their stats. He's got one Firbolg as well that he can pass over.
Outside of the love versus the MK, sir, everyone survives.
Oh, I was going to say I'll take it to Crafty, but he's just gone and picked it up. Thank you, Sneaky Snitch, there, for the bits. Give Tainted some heal. Furbolg is actually starting to get a bit damaged here. We're getting a bit attacked on the left-hand side whilst that is... Which challenge do you do? The first hero image. Furbolg purchasable again, but obviously I haven't got the gold for it now. I've been spreading it too much. Furbolg is down at the top. I've lost my Furbolg. I've got to come back up to my lane. Place the wards on the outside of the arena first at the Mountain King so everyone survives. That's a good point. Make sure you have Ankh. Because you get 50,000 gold if you survive versus the Mountain King. If you survive, which 50k gold is very handy, as you can imagine. I feel like that bomb was pretty damn good, actually. These snakes don't seem to be actually doing much. They seem kind of lackluster. At least they got a lot of health, though, so they tank in that sense. Okay. Getting a little bit uncomfortable. I think it just spawned some really nasty mobs on me there. Yep, it did. Those little ones that I can't actually click on anymore. They're very nasty. They're still fighting my wards. The wards are tankier than I am. Mountain King coming up very shortly. Keep taking these potions for the time being. Bomb Trap is T, Serpent Ward is W, Healing Ward is E. Okay, here comes the Mountain King. Hopefully everyone survives here. This will be grisly. What? Well, it's something. This is better though, isn't it? No one's died. We had quite a few people die the previous attempt on this one. Teamwork. Ah! Did that Pitlord just go invisible? Alright, wait for... because he'll come back and get insta-killed. I'll keep him busy. So you can run away. Oh my god. Run! You should be trying to run the split second you come up. Otherwise I'm suiciding for nothing. Thank you, Sneaky. Like that. That was a one shot. I couldn't even turn around. I pressed W, clicked, and the animation of turning around was too slow. Even then I couldn't do it. Thankfully he went with the Stormbolt. Oh. He's revived and paused. Wait, what? Do I not get the 50k then? What happened there? I still got... Oh. Can you only die once then, or...? I'm a little confused. Anyone have the answer to that one? Missed out on 50k gold there. That will teach me to try to help people. Firbolg not on cooldown. I died more than once. Yeah, twice. I'm pretty sure I had at least another Ankh usage though. I died 3 times at most, not more than that. And I had 3 charges of Ankh, didn't I? Okay, so just remember, what we do is each player gets the armor, the strength, the pure damage. So the armor, the strength sort of damage plus attack speed and pure damage before doing dash BT. Because dash BT is the greedy way to play. If everyone has like those 3 fundamental items, they're going to be a lot more tankier, going to be a lot more reliable with their damage, and you're not going to have one person with like 3,000 stats. Because when you go into the other challenges where you try to fight versus like whole hero images, and then one of them has like 4,000 agility, they turn out to be quite difficult to kill. I had 2 charges because I died in lane once. Oh, okay, my bad then. That's unfortunate. Shame I couldn't, yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't do anything now. Reset. At least the base is still holding up. So I've got 50,000 gold to go. If I can get that Firbolg though. Is it ready? There's been... Yep. I might try and do the all-hero challenge then. Because that gives the necklace a spell immunity. Which isn't super needed, but it will be easier to do now, I think, than it will be to do later on when people get even stronger. Oh my god. This is not easy. You know what makes this basically impossible to do? Is that other Shadowhunter. I need to find a way to kill him. I think I gotta go with all of these, to be honest, otherwise it's gonna take forever, and I might not even still be able to do it, because I need to attack him. Wipe out his mana, so he can't keep no, he doesn't, that does cost a bit of mana. Okay, there we go. Now it gets easier. Base okay? Yeah. Woo! Cheeky finger of death. obviously staggering the war stomps. So it's actually probably more ideal that everyone does this if they can handle it, as long as they get the furbolgs before other players start buying those items, because that's just going to increase their stats for this stage, I think. There's the item. Looks like we just came back in time versus the dragons. Don't know what this is, I just had to use it quickly because I was about to die.
Channel helped me through a bad period.
Deals 1000 damage plus 30% attack rate. Is it attacking right now? Oh, so like a super ward.
Thank you. Cheers.
Captain Mintle. Thank you very much, man. Right. Someone needs to buy that furball and do their thing. I'll buy it and then pass it over to maybe Tainted, who goes and does his challenge. He's bought the item. What did he do with that? Oh, he just passed it on. You can't mirror once someone has done it. Are you sure? I thought each player can do their own one, but... Alright, fair enough. But that's the rules. Uh-oh, you're right. West is in a pickle. Oh, not anymore. East is now in a pickle. This is lovely and chaotic. So we got a special event coming up in less than 4 minutes, so be aware of that one. So Tainted's already got 2 of the items. I think I can probably go for a damage item first instead of the armor this time. Proportional chance, lands, 4C and attack, and thus in time evade. I think that's a chance to basically evade attacks. I'm not sure if it's a chance to do any extra damage. 4C and attack. Or just evasion. 15% evasion. At least most players are spread out. Multi-noob, where are you? Hopefully this will help him come up. He's gone with the safe option though, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Just to survive. Oh, almost dead, speaking of which. Just to help him boost up the bottom of the scoreboard a little bit. Looks like these wards take care of themselves. Everyone seems to be doing fine in their lanes, so I won't go to their lanes because they don't need the help, and I've got enough kills really. Furbolg is available. Pretty much should buy this thing on cooldown, or at least just buy it and then drop the item, so it can always be stacked up. I'll hold on to it for now, but there's no need to particularly use it. I'm one of those guys whose summons are going to do more work than his hero. 1,000 kills, you get 25,000 gold. Oh, hello. Well, that got wiped out quickly. We're doing a lot better this time. I'm very happy. We've got more control over the chaos that is ensuing. Not to say that it can't still go wrong, but... Are my wards permanent? No. They have duration. I'm loving this feedback though. Particularly versus bosses when that comes around. Special event. I see. Oh, this is the one where you kill as much as you can. This will help people buy items, hopefully. This is why it's kind of important to give those lower players as well the items. I mean, there's different ways to go about it. Click. Thank you very much. Stand just ever so slightly by the Fountain of Halo, but I don't want them getting too close to it because they heal as well. I might go Furbolg here just to clear this quicker because you get your money back. I'm clearing this much quicker than I did previous turns. This might be one of the few cases where it actually makes more sense to have like one guy just be really strong and then he can give all the gold that he got to the weaker players. On this last turn, when I played as Arthas, which is more of a tanky dude, I didn't even get this far. And I've already got this far, and we've still got 2 minutes to go, so I'm going to make a lot of money from this one. Yeah, he's having a hard time, unfortunately. Did he even get killed? Yeah, I think he got killed. I don't think he can control his hero. That's a lot of items. That will be... If I give you 25k, that's at least enough to buy all 3 items, I think. 75... No, it's 75k, isn't it, for each item? Anyway, let me just concentrate on this. I'll give you it afterwards, because I may as well get as much gold as I can do. 75k, 150k, 225k. So 225k if I give him that when I've used my stuff on cooldown. So that's 225k. Oh, I got a special ability at level 20. Stuns an enemy unit for 8 seconds and summons 6 laser traps around it. Oh my god, these are quite good as they are. But I suppose the later the game goes, their stats don't sort of like increase with your hero power, do you know what I mean? They are just flat 2,000 damage, so 2,000 damage might mean nothing versus the big guy in the end. I almost need some more mana regeneration. Feed before cap. Oh yes, multi-move can get more Gold. Although I don't think I'm going to cap, to be honest, so what I'll do... because we've only got 5 seconds left. And then we'll work out what the scoreboard looks like afterwards. It's going to be close. I might want to buy my own items, because it would be nice to do that at least. So, multi-noob needs 2 more items. So I'll give him 150k. So, there we go. We'll buy these when we can. So, multi-noob's got his. Crafty Lee's got his. Fred needs his next, and then Diester as well. So, I will give 200,000 to both Fred, 250,000 to Fred and Diester. They probably have also some gold in between it, but I'll just do it so they definitely have enough. Doesn't surprise me that people are already bumping ahead. It does look like most people have got the items though at this stage, so it is pretty much BT. So we should be okay to just do BT now. Ah, you target the unit. Look at them go. So BT, what it does is it basically buys this for you, which is 100 tomes of knowledge. So that's 100 strength, agility, intelligence. So if you just type dash BT, when you've got 50,000 gold, it will spend it automatically straight away. Unfortunately, those 6 laser traps didn't last that long. I was hoping they'd kind of like hang around. Hey, good old pal, thank you very much. Looks like the lanes are doing well. There's a power up in 2 minutes 45. That's the Rune of Armor. I'd be tempted to go for that and try to do the next boss, like a Spirit Beast or something. Try it. I don't know. No idea. This could be suicide. If it is, I'll just TP out. Wow. That's gonna be a challenge. And by a challenge, I mean not gonna happen. Yeah, we won't. I've got some time to see if I can wing this, but I don't have any instant health potions, unfortunately. Won't even let me click on the ability in time, so I think best just to TP immediately here. So I will just do the TP instead of even trying to get an ability off this time. He does 83,000 damage if it's a crit. Alright, we've got the darkness wave here. So Spirit Beast is off the menus, boys. We won't be eating any Spirit Beasts today. At least not for the time being. So we're just going to continue to farm for the time being. Because what you can do is just really push through and kill these and then get through to the next section. But again, we want to be strong enough before we do that. Otherwise you just get stuck and you can't kill the bosses because you don't have enough damage. Like, I think if we can get to the stage where one of us can kill like the Spirit Beast or something like that, or the next one on with that, we might be ready to then move on. You could kind of use that as an indicator. I'm sure there's people much more experienced at playing this map on a regular basis. Bear in mind that the last time I played this map was pretty much, aside from today, a year ago, probably. It's a pretty long time, so I don't remember everything. Multi-noob still needs more love. But he's got better stats than I do. He's got probably 5 lots of BTs plus those items. Not a fan of the Scepter of Mastery. Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't paying attention. I'm too busy looking at your hero. Ironically, you've actually got a character over here. Whilst I was looking over your way. I better get some health potions so I have something to chug if I get into those emergency situations. I'm going to keep the Ankh. I'm going to sell this for the time being, and I'm going to have something that I can just chug. Although I don't know how much use that is, actually. That's too expensive. So that hex, you've got to be quick and target something, and then those laser traps will do what they need to do. They'll be good versus like quick waves that come out of nowhere and do a hell of a lot of damage. Look at Diesta. Oh, he's going. The Blademaster is doing what he needs to do. So he's taking on the Spirit Beast. So if someone can take on the other guy, the Infernal, which is the next one on, then we're probably ready to maybe push forward. Just trying to put down wards as much as possible. Castle's doing well. Everyone's got their lanes under control. Good. No Furbolgs now. I don't think people are bothering with the Furbolg anymore, are they? It's still cheap for 5,000 gold, but... Oh, it's a special wave, is it? These special waves don't hold up much weight. And Diesta must have successfully done that, because he's out of the arena. So let's have a look at the item he got in a second, when I'm pretty confident I'm not going to die. I'll get one more cool use of Hex. Give it a curse. I'm so slowed from that bloody Frostworm effect. Next wave, we'll get our Hex on. Here we go, Hex. Go find Diesta, wherever he may be. Those are illusions because they don't have an inventory. Where did he go? Is he doing the next one? Can't find the bugger. Oh, there he is. 500 bonus armor, damage reduction to 80% and 4% damage return with 50,000 life bonus and unlimited reincarnation. Pretty nifty item. But these can only be done once, can't they? As people said. Like... Okay, fair enough. Because if everyone could get those items, I suppose it would be a little bit crazy. So Fred has True Shot Aura, 200%. The Rifleman, or the Priestess of the Moon, has the ability True Shot Aura, can go up to 200% bonus damage. So, pretty nice. Crafty gives 200% attack speed. So that's, I had suggested heroes. I don't know if those are... They're not on my copy and paste. I had the other thing on the copy and paste to try to keep people under control and not go too crazy on the dash BT. Here we are. So obviously the Dryad is one of those, but she's a bit of an auto-attack hero. Bit of a no-brainer, really. So you can obviously pick her at your own leisure, but most of these heroes have something that they can provide. Like the Paladin can actually reduce the armor of these opponents. Or others, like the Ghost, can give 200% damage to everyone nearby. So if you kind of get these heroes with these stacking auras, particularly the damage ones would probably be more important, since attack speed can be capped. I think this is a good time to take a little quick break and leave it here. So back in a moment. Good thing for me, my wards are OP. Kakarot got some Ring of Superiority. I just read that in time. Those laser wards. I'll take a look at Kakarot in a second. Endurance Aura, Command Aura, Devotion Aura, and a Holy Aura. Oh, that's interesting. So there's actually an item that can provide those auras. I wonder how powerful those auras are compared to the heroes that provide their own auras. Hold the door. The next challenge is who can do the Infernal. Is there anything that wood is for? Oh, it's to kill your kills in a special event. Okay. I think he's got that. He can take the kills. My lane is pretty much under control. Bottom looks a little bit iffy. Actually, no, it's not too bad. It just looks a bit iffy at the time. Diesta has spell immunity shield, so how do you explain can only be done once? What do you mean? Diesta was the one that did it. If anyone else has this item, then it can be done more than once, I guess. But no one else has that item. Here we go. Those difficult waves get cleared so quickly now. We probably are ready to push forward soon, I think. Although I'm not an expert. Oops, that's the wrong copy and paste. I'll just drop this here for if we ever need that. We can stack them up for multiple stuns potentially. First is a particular boss that might cause trouble, but pays to be prepared. Hex is actually really hard to get off because all of these die so quickly, and it's a targetable spell. You have to target a unit. But it's good luck finding a unit that isn't dead by the time you click on it. Congratulations, Tainted, on the 2k kills now. If you check the quest log and go to special events, The Frost Infernal gives the Key of 3 Moons, which we can only assume is a nice item. But the quest log will pretty much tell you what the game has, the commands and stuff like that. It's pretty clear, actually. There's obviously more difficult versions of Extreme that we're playing right now. So if you felt confident enough, you can obviously try a higher level of Extreme. So the difficulty for this mode can be selected from level 1. We're currently on level 1, I believe, but it can go up to level 999, so you'd have to be an absolute expert at this game, I think, if you were going to do that. Castle is under attack. I'm not liking it. This castle's taking a battering. Oh my dear goodness. Where did all this come from, eh? Oh, damn. The WoW Classic beta, Nick, is available, so what? They're doing a beta for it? That's sick. Am I dead for good, or have I got an arc? I've got an arc. It's amazing how suddenly it's got so chaotic. Has anyone killed their cigarettes? I don't think anyone's killed them. Oh, we got some dead up there. Don't know if that's responsible for it or not. Special arena. Tainted has been chosen. The guy with multi-shot. So it kind of works. One's got agility, one's got strength. Don't take your word for it. Oh. %, lifesteal, maximum attack speed, and 10,000 bonus damage. That'll do. I think you're pretty much covered, Tainted. At least the nice thing about the wards and the ranged heroes, I can sort of like try to position them on the side of the castle. So it makes it a bit harder for the computer to suddenly just beeline for it, because as you can see, the computer does sometimes... Oh, look at these guys go, what the hell? The computer can get a little bit crazy with its damage, and before you know it, that castle could just die within seconds if you're not paying attention. So it's always a bit scary. So you want to make sure you've covered it and protected it as best as possible. We might need to destroy a couple of lanes. This has got well out of hand. Let's see if I can kill the top man. Perhaps they've grown too powerful. I thought they should only get more powerful though as you kill the cigarettes. So what are they going to be like when we do kill the cigarettes? Looks like Kakarot and I are going north. East hand lane is being killed as well by Diasta. Does Fire Orb give splash? Yeah, but it only gives the splash of the damage that the Fire Orb does, which I think is 5 or something. It's pathetic. Unless it's been heavily modified in custom game scenario. Generally speaking, Fire Orb is terrible for the splash. You don't buy it for the splash. The only reason why people are buying it at the moment on the ladder, and that's if they do buy it, is because of the 10 damage it does instead of the 5 damage it used to do. You don't buy it for the splash. It's like non-existent basically. Blow us up the bomb. They should get blown up quite nicely. I hope all things are going well in the middle. It looks like it's being held. Most players seem to be able to stand their ground. Seems like I'm a little preoccupied right now. I'm gonna die. I got no more potions. And every time I put down healing ward, it seems to get insta-kill. Or maybe the healing was there, it just wasn't in comparison to what's actually being done to me. There's the flag. So how does the flag get used? I think if you sell it, doesn't it open up the gate once all of them are sold? So do we not? We don't necessarily want to sell them all. We're okay to sell the ones we have, as long as we don't sell the very last one. I think. I'm not sure. Almost went and sold that. Human flag. I got 1,000 gold for that, according to this. That can't be right. Because it said it sold for 10,000. You can heal the castle? Oh, why didn't you tell me that just before I sold it? You know you can drop an item, right? And pick up the flag. My character's not even the fastest one. Ah, scoreboard's looking better though. It's more even.
Direct my blade.
Is that healing it? Or is it just healing by its own accord? I think it is healing it. Seems quite quick. So we've cleared all the lanes apart from the left-hand lane. Let's just go double check. How many stats does everyone need from the for the boss? I have no idea. I have 800 basically. Got 2,500 on that one. 800 there. 6,000 almost on Tainted. 2,000 on Fred. 1,500 on a Grey Rat. Tainted's got 3k. It's a little sporadic. I might need a little bit more love and gold to boost up my stats. Because I certainly don't have 6k. Oh! Who has that? Gives a permanent of 2,500 agility. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Intelligence and strength. That does help a lot. So that's about 3k. So who had the 800 stats? Crafty Lee. So I'll give my gold to Crafty Lee and he can type BT. Try to get everyone's stats like above 1k or something. Now the question is how have we done it then? Okay, I guess we're just moving forth. We should start getting waves from here. Or, okay, so what? Red, blue, teal, purp, left. Others right. I'm a little worried that someone just sneaks past us. That doesn't happen, does it? They do come through us. They don't sort of like fly through here and cheat. I'll put this up there so I can have some vision. Yeah, do we farm this section? Or do we carry on moving on? I'm not getting gold from it, so I don't know how much it's worth. It's 2,500 gold each, which is pretty damn good. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the farming. Like, I get it to a certain point, but I don't like to farm when it's too easy. But I know what this level can be like in the late game. So you do need to farm up. Because bosses just have so much ridiculous amounts of health, and we need to slice through them, because they also have ankhs, if I remember correctly, so you can kill them, but then they just res again with all their health. So yeah, we will want to kill the bosses fast and hard. It's okay if like the astronaut kill them, providing they give like gold afterwards and stuff. If they don't need to put it anymore into their hero, because they can probably kill quicker than we can, and they can just give the gold they got afterwards. See how it's going on the east-hand side in the moment. They got different units coming through. Skeletal Orc Champion, 2k. They got chaos damage on that one. Yes, is satisfied with his imbalance. You know, I didn't even spot the Frost Infernal getting killed, so it must have gone down quite quick and easy. If Nick made this map, he would make it so that summons sort of increase their damage with the amount of statistics that you have. Because that's the only problem with summons in general on maps where there's no real benefit to them in the very late game, because what was good at the start isn't so good at the end. The 2k damage might be good now, but it's just a tickle to a boss in the end. At least I got stuff to do with this character though. Keeping me busy trying to be bringing all of these on cooldown. Thank you there. So we're trying to aim for like 3k each on the stats. Could take a long time though. We'll see. Whether we really do go to 3k. It's more of a baseline. Whether that's truly what we go up to before we move forward. But it does seem like a kind of nice number to push forward from. If you were to do this... Oh, Ghetto Grafty. Thank you very much there for the sub. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you were to do this on Impossible 999, wouldn't you have to farm for like 6 years before you can actually move forward? It kind of defeats the point, doesn't it? It doesn't make any difference. I don't think it... Doing it on Impossible 999 versus doing it on Impossible 1 makes that much of a difference. I know that they have better stats and stuff like that, but you're basically just farming till you've got enough stats to fight versus them anyway in the first place. It's not like it's balanced, where you can move naturally, progressively, without having to farm. The fact that you're farming is the fact that you're basically giving yourselves inflated statistics. So the difficulty is only relative to how much you farm, I suppose. That's a lot of gold. 100,000. Almost 4. Did I even get that gold? I got 163,000. Maybe I did. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, Glenn J. Thank you very much. Hop on board this sub-train. Thank you very much there. Choo-choo. I mean, that's apt, isn't it? Choo-choo. Thanks a lot for the support, man. Welcome. Yeah, Diesta gave it. It just looked like there wasn't much because it was 1. It is 100,000. I mean, I've got 3k stats. I mean, the item kind of inflates it, but crafty and... Oh yeah, no, we're getting there. It's not taking too long, actually. Those stats are going up quite quickly on those other heroes. It's like 6k on it. Still. You've been relegated for being too strong. because they'll just kill it quicker. That's a really strange animated shot coming out of that rifleman, isn't it? It doesn't look like it really fits with the character. It's like he's shooting fairy dust or something. It's a laser beam. Are you sure about that? Laser beams are faster than that. Faster than that. It says in the description. Oh, it says in the lore description, does it? Califax fires lasers from his Plugtronicix rifle. 5,000. Yeah, actually it does look more like a roll of toilet paper coming out of the gun. It's like Halloween. Has that Pitlord got the cleave? He should do, shouldn't he? He's got the 3k now. Panda's getting close to the 3k. That's a good fed Blademaster. Oh, 2,000 kills, you get 50k gold. That's nice. So I got 2k gold. Look at that! Almost all the kills are coming up now. Crafty's getting his gold given. How do you beat this custom game? You farm, Ollie, or you play it on an easier difficulty and then you don't have to farm. So it's relative, isn't it? I want to play it where it's a challenge, but like I say, if the only way you could beat it was on Impossible 999 with like unlimited farming, like 3-4 hours of just pure farming, that's not exactly incredibly fun gameplay. I do have the key, true. So give it to Fredding. What does the Voodoo ability do? It stuns an enemy unit for 8 seconds and summons 6 laser traps around it. A laser trap is an immobile laser trap to attack the enemy's heroes. Deals 2,000 damage plus 100% attack rate. Lasts 120 seconds. Don't eat too many crisps, Ollie. Otherwise you'll be like me when I got home from school many years ago. Just go into the cupboard, get a packet of crisps, like the packet of 12 packets of crisps, and just eat those throughout the afternoon watching cartoons. Control yourself, Diasta. What cartoons did I watch? Animaniacs is one of the bigger ones I remember watching. Pinky and the Brain and all that kind of stuff. That was great. Freakazoid as well. I liked Freakazoid. Johnny Bravo was there as well. I like how Tainted saying witty. I know he's doing that because he's trolling. Because he's ignoring this item here. That's a lot of gold suddenly coming out of nowhere. Let's just do it then. I think at this stage everyone should be happy now, really, to move forward and let the imbalanced heroes start to get carried away. I think it's just up until this stage everyone needs to get a bit of love, but there's obviously going to be some heroes that are better than others and should have basically all the gold given to them to some degree so they can get even more better, because they're just going to stack better than other heroes. So we'll get to this 3k mark and then we'll just let whatever happens, I think. Unless we really do need like 5k stats worth that gives that amount of health so you don't get one shot by bosses. But I don't think bosses are going to be that difficult, are they? It's only for survivability for the lower level players. What do you mean wards? I've put down pretty much as I can. Ah, I see. So we... Oh, right. My bad. Oh well. We're close enough. Close enough. Getting carried away. Final wave. 60 seconds. Where did the final wave come from here, or should we come back to the castle? I saw you sell that flag for that 10,000 gold. I'm gonna put this down and buy a fresh set, actually, of Ankhs. Better to have 3 Ankhs than 1. If you wanted to see the other items, I'll hover over them. Oh, I got rid of my wards. Spotlight. We're in a Broadway now. Broadway musical.
Where our enemies be hiding.
Huh. That's quite cool. Yeah! I drank almost all the water from my water filter, which is a lot. Water. Water. Or if you're from where I am, water. I speak the Queen's English. Here we go. He's actually capped on the level. Level 30 is the cap. I'm surprised it doesn't just let you keep going, really, hero level wise. Don't really see much of a reason not to let you, but never mind. Good job, boys. Good job. Ah, Mr. Blademaster. Your attacks are pathetic. All those misses. I laugh at you. You've got Admiral Proudmoore trying to gank me from behind.
Who'll be my next?
Anyone get the last hits on those guys? How much gold did you get?
Move faster.
10k? Is that it?
Direct my blade.
Just 1k? He's a big guy.
Use my power. Direct.
Yeah. This is where we came into problems before where we didn't farm. Like, this was like many times. I have another video on this. I think it's even, maybe even either on my old channel or it's one of the earlier videos on the WTiiWarcraft at youtube.com/WTiiWarcraft or youtube.com/WTi1, the number 1. I've got Warcraft 3 videos on both those channels. Oh my goodness, Kakarot's having a hard time. What's going on there? How much damage does this boy do? At least his health is going down, because last time when we did this, we played it on an easier difficulty. We didn't farm properly. So, we just... I think this guy we got past, I think, it was one of these bosses, like big boys. There's the stun. And we just couldn't really dent him, and he had like 3 ounce, so it would take too long to kill him. We had to kind of give up, I think, just because of how long it takes. Well, on the bright side, the longer this fight goes on, the stronger I kind of get, because my wards last for like 120 seconds. They're just gonna... I'll keep putting them on cooldown. Someone is really getting busy with their sword. Look at that. Yeah, look at his mana. So just reducing his ability to cast any spells is always a benefit. That's the one really good thing I think that Shadowhunter brings. I think there's heroes that bring a lot more than him. But if I re-picked again, I wouldn't have the 5,000 gold for the Furbolg at the start. But you can, I think, just keep re-picking, as long as your hero is still level 1. But yeah, we just keep that mana down, because I'm doing like, what's it, 2,000 mana per hit? So look at that go down. It's feedback on crack. Let's have a nice stun on the boss in a second. Should be a cooldown for my Hex. There it is. There's the stun. Look at all those crits just coming from everywhere. He's got 7k on the stats. It's actually quite a fitting boss fight to some degree. It suits him. Just this massive guy. Massive demon. That's got to be it. Tainted did it. Well done, Tainted. Taking all the credit. No teamwork. It goes straight for the BT. No, that's fine, though. That's fine at this stage. We move forward.
Yeah, man. Move faster. Right.
Right. What items, huh? They're the same ones.
Direct my blade.
Do we... I don't think we have the hero that provides... Because there was a couple of heroes that could provide up to 200% like health back on the attacks, which would make you almost invincible. But I don't think we have one of those heroes.
Use my power.
I'm actually stuck. Ah, it's like that, is it? I thought you'd get new shops or something. So do we have to kill one of these castle gates? Should we pick an order with which we push through? Like top first, clockwise maybe? Or left first? It's opened.
Direct my blade. Where are enemies hiding?
Oh my goodness. This Warlords of Draenor. This is part of Warcraft 3 Reforged. See? Grom Hellscream, this is what he'll look like. And this is how he'll behave. Because he was a world boss in Warlords of Draenor, World of Warcraft. And they want to make Warcraft 3 more like World of Warcraft. So he's going to have this craziness. So X-Hero Siege knew all along. At least the cleave comes in handy from the Pitlord, if you can actually get those hits in. And the multi-shot from the Dryad. This is why you farm though, is so you can actually kill these bosses. Because otherwise you'll be here all day. Nice one.
Yeah, man. Move faster. Right. As Dingo man. Move faster.
He knows I like blocking. So he's just giving up. He won't even try to get past. Where's Illidan? There he is. Looks like he's going up and down. Wow. That looks cool. This is why Metamorphosis got nerfed.
We be charming. It be a pleasure. Move faster. We be charming. Move faster.
No.
It be a pleasure. We be charming. It be a pleasure.
It's a mini block.
Move faster.
Let's burn that mana. My one job in these fights. He's down to half mana already. Feels good. Yeah. Sleep after the banish. Just in case. You're too dangerous, Fred, to leave alive. Or awake. Don't say that, high rise. There goes Diaz's ult. May as well share at this point. So let's take a look at Diaz's hero. Windwalk. I'll hover over these. Mirror image. Crit. Blade Storm. His base ability Berserk. 75% faster attack. But he's going to be capped anyway. I don't know that's actually going to even work. And 100% bonus damage to nearby frenemies. Splits the Blademaster into elements. Yeah. Okay, who else have we got? We've got Tainted. Envenomed weapons. Endurance Aura. Renders its unit immune to all spells. True Shot Aura, 120% bonus. I don't think that stacks with the aura from the Rifleman. I think that one would take precedence. 20% chance to do 5 times more damage. Multi-shot. Evasion. Who else have we got? Fred. So Fred's got Bloodlust, increases attack rate and movement speed, lasts 30 seconds. So there's the hero levels. True Shot Aura, that's the 200% one. We've got weapons upgrade, improves rifle weapons, rocket launcher, plasma rifle and laser. Ah, so you got a bunch of autocasts you got to choose from. 4,000 bonus rocket damage, but drains mana. 2,000 bonus damage, area of effect. And this one, 7,500, but drains mana with each shot. Oh, yeah, why would you ever go with the rocket one then? Okay. Admiral Proudmoore now. Enhances the hero's armor by 80 and reduces melee attack damage to 60. Crafty Lee. It's got Inner Fire. Should really be trying to spread a bit of that actually. Oh, never mind. He's got a bit of a long cooldown. But yeah, he probably is doing that. 5 times damage. Exploding arrows. Rocket hail. Endurance aura and a heal. We've got Grey Rat with the ensnare. Permanent immolation and the armor. Tornado. Earthquake. Drunken Brawler. For up to 5 times normal damage. Really nice. Breath of Fire. And Drunken Haze. Got Destromath. Multi-noob. With the Howl of Terror. Unholy Aura, so that's extra movement speed. And some life regeneration. Turns the creature inside out. Dealing 10,000 damage. And Rain of Fire. War Stomp. Cleave and attack. Which is 100% of his damage striking through. And Doom. And then Kakarot, who I can see Endurance Aura and Reincarnation. 10-second cooldown. Pretty good. I'll see what his other abilities are in a moment. Ah, yes, Roar, very nice. So that's something that can stack as well with our damage. Lightning Stroke. Pulverize. Stomp and Shockwave. I believe that's all our heroes. Unless I missed anyone out. Magnators. Gets that Northrend feel about it. I don't think any of us have Banish, because I didn't see Banish. There is a character that does have Banish, but I don't think it belongs to any of our heroes. Unless it's coming from the Doomguard. But I only see Stomp on the Doomguard.
What is your feeble request? Use my power. You see?
Hi. Arthas! You have betrayed us, your people. How do you plead? Guilty. He's got the Ring of Superiority. I think, yeah. Cairn's got that, so he's providing that as well. I don't think there is a vampire though. A lifesteal vampiric aura. This guy is being tricky. Do we need to... No, we can't kill these because they're invulnerable. I was going to say, are they part of the challenge? Kill the obelisks. He's doing some good damage though. Maybe give gold to the melee players. It's a Grey, Kakarot, Mr. Pitlord, Diasta. Get over here. I'll put a healing ward there for you cheeky chaps. Hey. There's the stun. Get him, boys, for 8 seconds. Thank you, Polo Man. Thank you, HCO bicarbonate. Thank you, Slam Dunkersaw. Thank you, Tainted. Tainted, shouldn't you be playing this? Is your character that much of an auto-attack character that you can actually talk in Twitch chat whilst this is happening? For those watching on YouTube, I am doing this on Twitch, twitch.tv/witty, which is a great Warcraft 3 source for fun content. So, doing melee or custom games like this. If you're interested in watching that stuff, come over twitch.tv/witty and watch me live playing it and having fun. We got him down to half health. Ah, you're attacking me now. Yeah, I dare you. I'm pretty tanky actually. I'm gonna give Grey Rat my Key of 3 Moons so he can tank a bit better. Because I don't really need it. Your #1 source for Warcraft 3. I'm going to try to make this a bit more custom game heavy, this channel. Goodness knows I know enough custom games and I have a list long enough to play. Who killed him? It weren't me, that's for sure. It was Diasta. If Arthas actually was able to attack that fast, I could understand him beating Illidan. Otherwise, never. I like how the blood is floating above the ground. Well done, Diasta.
Use my power.
There must always be a Lich King. I thought we had to fight Diasta there.
Direct my blade.
Ah, it's the ghost! He's back! He's got chaos damage. No. Alright, we keep him stunned for now. He's got a little bit of armor. 8,500 on the stats. So we try to take these down one by one. The obelisks, yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna die! He's actually gonna be a threat. Alright, well, let's not all try to die. I only have so many arcs. We need to get the obelisk done, but we also can't lose anyone. I've been given that, which is nice though, so I might have to use that unless I can escape and not save it. I'm just going to stand here for a second, heal up, and then I'm going to come and take that on when I've got another healing ward in a second. Thank you for the potions. Definitely worthwhile. I can see their value now at this stage. We need whoever is the tankiest to keep him busy. That ward can now tank for like one hit. Was he all out of wards at that point? Oh my goodness. This is getting dirty. I need to hit the boss to reduce his mana. If I don't die from it though. I'll do my stun on him, so because you got 10 seconds on that reincarnation. So by the time this stun is over, you can probably die again. Let's get that mana down to nothing. His health is actually going down quicker than his mana. I think I can't burn his mana quick enough. Like, look at that mana bar. Although on the bright side, that means I'm doing tons of... I think it might be tons of damage. If it's... never mind. Let's not worry about that. All the obelisks are down. Who's banished him? I didn't spot what the banish ability was. So who was it? Oh, it's the item. The scepter of thingy, isn't it? Who's got that scepter? Ah. It's Kakarot. I like how you did that to stop yourself from getting killed by him, but then walked into this. We've lost our Pitlord now. He's making a break for it. GG. We did it. We actually did it. Hooray! Well, congratulations guys, you actually worked well as a team and we managed to get through. That's what it helps, that's what it means, that's what it takes. Being a team. And then Tainted talks about his own top score. Great. It's put us in the background, barely see the panda. Because he's behind a huge Tauren chieftain. GG, well done guys. Have some healing. That'll freshen you up. Ah. You can't kill me. The dark spear never die. I would be painful and take this, but I'll just let them kill me. Oh right, I got an arc as well. Alright, let's come out this now then. Well done. Thanks very much everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, like and share if you did have a good time. And obviously check out more at twitch.tv/witty. You can also go to patreon.com/WTiiWarcraft if you want to help support the channel, which is $1. And that will get you an extra Warcraft free video for the month. Right then, take care. All the best. Bye bye.